Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MJ Innocent podcast. I'm your host, Moonwalker Tanya. Alright, so I was just about to upload a new video, but then I all of a sudden thought of something that would make the video even better. So I'm glad I thought about that before I uploaded it. Now, the idea for this video came to me while I was away at Myrtle Beach. So I was at Myrtle Beach from October 4th to October 10th. And on one of those days, we decided to go to Build-A-Bear because my nieces wanted to go there. And I've heard of that place, obviously, but this was actually the first time I've actually been inside one. And so I said, do they have just bears there, or do they have other animals there too? And my oldest niece said, yeah, but you can't make a stuffed Michael Jackson, though, Auntie. Oh, that was funny, wasn't it, Michael? Because the funny thing is, I wasn't even thinking about Michael, actually, but once she said that, I was like, you know what? That would actually be a great business idea. So, I know a lot of you love my MJ doll. Right here. It's my little buddy. Now, now I bought him on Amazon. He was handmade in Spain. But, unfortunately, he's no longer on the website. And I'm not selling mine, so sorry. Even if you offered me $1 trillion, I would say no before you could even finish the question. But anyway, I was thinking, what if Build-A-Bear and the MJ estate, why don't they work together and they can make Michael Jacksons of all the different eras and all the different outfits, and they have bears, they have rabbits. Well, I wouldn't recommend this, but I also know that they have monkeys, but we don't want to do that. No. Because then the MJ haters will start the whole, Wacko Jacko thing, which is racist, by the way. So, maybe not with the monkeys, but Anyway, yeah, I thought that was a very cute idea. So, thanks, hun, for giving me that idea. I wasn't even thinking about that. But here's the part that I thought of right before I was going to upload the previous video. How Michael loved stuffed animals, and he always loved to go to the children's hospitals and the orphanages and things like that? Well, what if, say an MJ fan knew a child that was in the hospital, but was also a Michael Jackson fan? You could buy them a stuffed animal Michael Jackson from Build-A-Bear and send it to the children's hospitals. Wouldn't that be a great idea? And also, I highly doubt the estate has ever seen my content before, but to the estate, after all the bad things that you have messed up on over the years, I think maybe doing this business idea with Build-A-Bear is a good idea to, make up for part of it. And I also think you should focus on creating the Michael Jackson Children's Hospital, because that was Michael's dream. But unfortunately, well, I'm not going to go too deep into the details with the estate, at least not in this episode, because I want to try to keep it positive. But yeah, that was just an idea that I thought of, and I was like, I think that really would be a good business idea. Now, to Build-A-Bear, I don't know if you've ever done anything with Michael Jackson before, but, I think this would draw up a lot of business for you, and it would definitely bring in a lot of MJ fans. So, it was just a thought. Alright, guys, so I love you. If you love my content, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you are a MJ hater like the one I had to deal with earlier today, then beat it, because I don't have the time or patience to deal with you. Alright, Michael, say goodbye. Oh, you're so sweet.